The Volkswagen Jetta was last fully redesigned for the North American market in 2011. Over the years, it's had a few updates to keep it more in line with key competitors like the Honda Civic and Ford Focus. Even though this isn't the newest kid on the block, there's still plenty to like of the Volkswagen Jetta. So, let's go ahead and check out this 2016 Volkswagen Jetta. Now, there's not that many changes for the 2016 model year for the Jetta, essentially because the 2015 Jetta got a pretty significant update with front and rear styling changes and more feature content too. But the biggest change for the 2016 model year is the addition of a new little fuel-efficient 1.4 liter turbocharged 4-cylinder that replaces the base engine on last year's model, which was a 2 liter 4-cylinder. Now, our Jetta we have here is the SEL model. It also comes in this Moonrock silver metallic exterior color. And I really do love the styling of the Jetta. I think it has clean-cut, handsome looks, and I really love its German looks. But you do have halogen headlights here, and on higher end trim levels you do get LED daytime running lights. And then you also do have these okay looking 17-inch alloy wheels. Now here goes the key fob design for the vehicle. It's Volkswagen's switchblade key. Of course, you have your remote keyless entry, unlock, lock, to release your trunk, and then on the side right here you have your panic button, and then it's actually pretty cool. It's a little guy running away. Now, like I said, it's the Moonrock silver metallic exterior color. In person, it looks like a beige color. Now, you do have smart key access on the driver's door and the front passenger door. Now, something interesting to note about the Jetta, it kind of has like a pillarless door, which is pretty cool. Usually you don't see that on too many vehicles. Usually on many other sedans, the pillar will actually come out with the door, but it just stays there, which is pretty cool. Now, you do have a black leatherette interior. It's called the Titan Black leatherette interior. Full manual driver's seat adjustments. Now, stepping inside of the cabin here, the step-in height is fairly low, of course. And the cabin design is very stylish and premium looking. And it looks a step up above the class. And when they updated this vehicle in the 2015 model year, they really updated the interior quite nicely as it was getting dated. But it's not dated looking anymore. Now, you do have push button ignition. Just put your foot on the brake and hit the button to start. And what you're hearing there is a 1.8 liter turbocharged 4-cylinder. Full leather wrap steering wheel. Coming to your transmission, you have a 6-speed automatic with manual shiftability. Putting the vehicle into reverse displays your rear view camera with guidance signs. No trajectory, however. And I'm going to go ahead and turn on the lights and the hazards too. Automatic driver's side window. Let's go ahead and pop up the hood, check out the engine bay. Heated exterior mirrors with LED turn signal indicators integrated onto the mirrors. "17-inch alloy wheels. Halogen headlights with your halogen fog lights too. Like I said, LED daytime running lights are optional on higher end trim levels. Now, under the hood here, we have a 1.8 liter turbocharged inline 4-cylinder that produces 170 horsepower at 4,800 RPM and 184 pound-feet of torque at 1,500 RPM, with EPA estimates being 25 in the city and 36 on the highway running on regular unleaded fuel. This 1.8 liter turbo 4-cylinder certainly provides ample amounts of power and enough power, passing power, when merging onto a freeway. And it's reasonably fuel efficient too. Now, like I said, you do have the option of the new 1.4 liter turbo 4-cylinder on the base models, and then you can also go for a 2-liter 4-cylinder turbo diesel or a 2-liter 4-cylinder on the GLI models. Now, competitors of the Jetta, of course, you have the vehicles in the compact car segment. This includes the likes of the Ford Focus, Toyota Corolla, Honda Civic, Mazda 3, as well as the Nissan Sentra and the Chevrolet Cruze. Coming to the rear, you have a shark fin antenna, rear window defroster, rear reflectors, and an LED third brake light. You can get LED tail lamps on higher end trim levels. You also do have LED license plate lights. Now, like I said, EPA estimates are 25 city, 36 highway. Total vehicle price is $24,920. All of your basic power necessities, power windows, power door locks, and your power mirrors. And let's go ahead and rev it up. Very nice. Now, build quality and materials inside of the Jetta here are pretty average for the class. Hard touch upper door panels. The graining of the plastics are alright. Mid door panel is hard touch plastic. The armrest is at least nice and soft touch. Up here on the dashboard, however, it's nice and softly padded and pretty good graining on the materials. Build quality is really a strong point for the Jetta. None of the interior trim and pieces creak at all, really. And build quality is just excellent inside of here, and that's what German vehicles are known for its very tight build quality, and this is no exception here. Now, I really do love the steering wheel on the Jetta. Certainly the most stylish steering wheel in the compact car segment, in my opinion. I really do love the high gloss black trim that's on it. Now, we do have your steering wheel mounted audio controls and your cruise control buttons right here, and your voice recognition and your Bluetooth phone controls. And then this button right here controls your little information display center, which I will get to in just a second. Now, down here, I know you can't really see it because it's nighttime, but you have a 12-volt power outlet down here and a little storage cubby. And then we have your AC controls. Very easy to use, simple knobs and buttons here. Can't complain about the AC controls. And very clearly labeled. We have your fan speeds, temperatures, your zones, and we have 3-stage heated seats for the driver and the passenger, and your recycling modes right there, and your front window defroster too. And then down here we have your dual cup holders, and your parking brake is right here, and it is leather wrapped too. Coming to the center console, it is nice and soft touch. And then there's an okay amount of center console storage, but certainly not the best. Now up here we do have your manually dimming rearview mirror. Sunglass container is also up here. And then your sunroof with your sunroof controls. And your map lights. Now, there are some pretty high-tech safety options that you can get on the Jetta here, including forward collision warning, rear cross traffic alert, as well as blind spot monitoring. Now, the seats in the Jetta are excellent in support and comfort. Side bolstering is pretty good. Thigh support is really excellent. I would certainly take this vehicle on a longer trip. The seats are nice and plush too. Now, visibility is a huge strong point for the Jetta. There's lots of glass area all around on the front windows. The A-pillars are very thin. And I love how the dashboard doesn't extend too far out. It's actually pretty close to you. And outward visibility through the windshield is excellent. Rearward visibility is a huge strong point for the Jetta. There's lots of it. And the C-pillar isn't too bad. It doesn't compromise the view too bad. And that's due to the Jetta not having sleek styling, and that's kind of what a lot of cars are going for nowadays, so you don't give up visibility. Now, coming to the infotainment system and the multimedia interface here, the Jetta got this system in the 2015 model year when it was slightly refreshed. Now, coming to your different media sources, we have all of the normal here. Your Bluetooth streaming audio, auxiliary input, USB port with iPod integration, and your SD card slots, and your CD player with your optical disc drive. Your different radio sources includes AM, FM, and XM satellite radio. What I really love about this system here is certainly the graphics and the rendering. It's one of the best in the business for that, and the responsiveness is pretty darn good too. Coming to your phone, you can hook up your Bluetooth phone, have all of your contacts stored on here, and have an integrated dial pad too. At all times, the digital clock will display up here right in the center, and then you have your exterior temperature readout in the upper right hand corner. And then coming to voice, it shows you all the voice commands that you could say. Now, coming to the navigation system, we actually have to have an SD map card, but we don't have that here. Coming to menu right here, this basically shows you everything that you could choose from on the menu, and you can kind of swipe like this, like a tablet, which is pretty cool. I really do love that about this interface here. Let's go to traffic. We also do have live traffic on this bad boy. Then you have your App Connect, which you can have Apple CarPlay system on here or Android Auto, and basically you can integrate your phone onto the system, which is pretty cool. Of course, you have to have that phone to integrate it with the system. And then you have your images right here. You have to have a source with the image files on it. You can view some photos on here, which is pretty cool. Then you have your sound settings. You can change your bass, balance, fader, the touchscreen tone, and the volume. And then you have the system settings from the display to the language, keypad, voice operation, Bluetooth settings, all that good stuff. Now the gauges in the Jetta do look pretty nice. The font is pretty bold and it's clear and easy to read and simple. We have your tachometer over here and then your speedometer as well. Coming to the center right there, your information center. It's all controlled by the buttons on the steering wheel, like I said. Up there we have your digital clock, and then it shows you what gear you're in. It shows you your average fuel economy as well. And then you have your fuel gauge down there and your trip odometer. Also shows you your fuel range. And then you also do have a digital speedometer too. And then it shows you your exterior temperature readout. You have a little timer, all that good stuff. It's just a little simple information center. Now, driving the Volkswagen Jetta here, the best part about this vehicle when driving it is the powertrain. The 1.8 liter turbo 4-cylinder provides lots of power for this little compact car. And then also, it provides pretty decent fuel economy numbers too. Can't complain about that. However, the handling and the steering on the Jetta is not the best in the class. You can feel for where this vehicle is trying to go, but it doesn't feel numb or anything like that. It's kind of just middle of the road, kind of average for the class when it comes to its handling. And the steering is not all that precise, especially what you would expect out of a Jetta. And a lot of people expect the Jetta to handle kind of like a German sports sedan, but that's not the case here. However, if you do want the most driver-oriented Jetta, then you would go with the GLI model. However, there are certainly sportier alternatives in the compact car segment, like the Ford Focus as well as the Mazda 3, which I highly recommend if you're looking for a sporty compact car. Now, as far as the ride quality goes, the ride quality is okay. It's pretty average for the class. It's not jarring or anything like that. It's not too stiff, but it's not plush either. Alright, and let's go ahead and shut down the vehicle. Let's go ahead and check out the rest of the car. Now, build quality and materials do follow through in the rear. Still hard touch on the mid door panel and upper door panel. Soft touch on the armrest. Now, if you're looking for interior space in your compact car, then this is certainly the one. The Jetta has the best interior space and the best legroom for its rear seat occupants in the compact car class. And the only vehicle that could really rival the Jetta in terms of this is the Toyota Corolla. And the Jetta feels a step up above the compact car class in terms of its interior space. It feels like a mid-sized sedan. Now, you do have a single map pocket and a little storage cubby right here, and a 12-volt power outlet, and another little storage cubby down there. And then we also do have your rear center armrest with cup holders. Very nice. And then you have a little ski trunk pass-through right here. The seats themselves are pretty comfortable and very well supportive. And I have lots of legroom back here and lots of headroom too. Overall, this is a very comfortable experience. Cannot complain when it comes to comfort back here in the Jetta. Then your map lights are also located right here. Alright. Love how the trunk opens all the way up. Nice little nifty feature there. And just like with the interior space, you also find a very roomy trunk back here in the Jetta. And the rear seats do fold down to maximize cargo space by pulling on these little levers right here. They do fold down 60-40 split. Full manual passenger seat. Glove box compartment, nice and damp. So the 2016 Volkswagen Jetta is an okay choice for a compact car with its very spacious interior and trunk, good fuel economy and performance from its turbocharged powertrains, and its available hybrid model. However, there certainly are some cons to the Jetta with its middle handling and steering capabilities and its mediocre touchscreen displays. So remember that this is Cameron Birch from Cameron's Car Reviews.